Hey, even that's a lot better. Okay, good practice. Good practice for a coach and one of the world's most sought after coaches, Cody Thompson. That's me. You come to the stage. All right, tier one. Start with marketing. Get a different color. Marketing. You know what I'm talking about. I swear. Okay, marketing. We got marketing strategy development. Marketing strategy. Okay, what does marketing strategy development mean? What do? We develop comprehensive marketing plans tailored to your specific objectives, specific target audience, and industry landscape. So, what goes under here is, I can do green. Ready for money? We got in there. We have objectives. What are your objectives? We go through first in your marketing. What are your objectives? What is your target audience? Who you're speaking to? If you're trying to speak to everyone, you're speaking to no one. So we know who are you talking to. For me, real estate professionals, real estate wholesalers, any real estate agents, anybody in real estate can very much help with their branding, their systems, their marketing, their sales. So who are you speaking to? And I don't believe it depends. I don't really believe in the age thing so much because people put themselves in so much of a box. Like I'm speaking to 40-year-olds that have 12 pounds of weight around their waist. I don't know, something like that. But what do you think about going too big or too? I feel like when girls say, I help moms that are 36, that are in their 30s, is that too specific or is that too narrow? Or is that just random people are just saying that? What do you think?
I think people, when they feel like they have to do this avatar, I think they're thinking of the wrong things. Like, exactly, it's not about the age, it's about who has that same problem or symptom. No matter what age they are, right? Because I'm just saying, like in beauty, if you have acne, when I was doing beauty, it didn't matter if you were 21 or 45.
Yeah.
If you had acne and you felt XYZ things, you were my ideal buyer. So
Right.
I think age is irrelevant unless you're specifically selling something that only qualifies for college kids or only qualifies if you work
Right.
a 9 to 5. But most things don't. Like,
I believe if the product or service is age, then what you're saying, what you said in wrap up summary is that only age thing, you should only niche on the age pretty much if your product or service is age specific. If I'm selling an anti-aging pill, anti-aging prescription, whatever, then I'm going to go for old people.
right.
They want an anti-age. 19-year-olds don't want an anti-age.
Correct.
Yeah, something like that. So I think for me, my niche, my avatar, my target audience, my ideal buyer, my ideal client is going to be usually real estate professionals, but that could be a 22-year-old and that could be a 62-year-old. So I think real estate leaders and professionals that really want to grow their business. I mean, obviously I'm open to other industries from my bread and butter. I don't know about anything else. Real estate, so it could be a 22-year-old real estate agent that's really ambitious and trying to grow and blow up on TikTok and have everything else. Or it could be Larry, who's a 58-year-old, real estate investor that just wants more deals, more leads, and then we can help with that as well. So, yeah, I think your industry depends on your product and service before you go with the age thing. Just because you're this age, I feel like more like, oh, well, I'm 35, so I should just help moms in their 30s or whatever.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes, it doesn't apply.
Cool, so that is for marketing strategy development. Let's move on to our next part. Marketing. It says market research and analysis. In market research and analysis. Okay, so market research, what do we do for our clients underneath market research? This is conducting market research to gather insights into consumer behavior, market trends, consumer behavior. This is important. So You may think that your product and service is great and that you are the best real estate agent, you're the best esthetician, you're the best whatever. And you might think you're even good at marketing, you think you have a good message, you think you have good graphics, whatever. But if you don't know how the consumers are behaving in your market, in your niche, in your space, then you don't actually know marketing and social media. You may think, hey, I put out good social media. And even for me, I have to ask myself every day, okay, I'm putting out this social media that I like it, but the people I'm trying to speak to, the people I'm trying to sell to and market to, do they actually like consuming my content, like consuming my marketing, like to get introduced to my product and service in this way? A lot of people, I mean, think of women in makeup and stuff, they like following, I don't know, they like going to Sephora, they like watching Alex Earl do something, they like consuming things in different ways rather than people that consume things differently even just 5 years ago compared to how they consume today. So consumer behavior, you have to know how are the consumers you're trying to talk to, how do they want to be marketed to, not how do you just want to, how do you want to sell to them. Consumer behavior, market trends. Okay, market trends is good, so what is actually trending in your industry? We see the big trends, let's say in sports, Caitlin Clark, that's a market trend for sports, for women's basketball, for all basketball. All together was Caitlin Clark and the Iowa Hawkeyes and that whole run in South Carolina, all these girls, these trends that brands are now paying women, 19-year-old women, 20-year-old women, millions of dollars that have never been done before in women's sports until the last couple of years. So that's a huge market trend. Market trends are now in real estate, for example. People are getting more used to what we call higher rates. I think it's really just more normal rates moving forward. So now people are getting more used to that. Now transactions are picking up. I see real estate agents making millions of dollars in sales every day. I see a lot of transactions going on. Obviously, investors are blowing it up. So a market trend is that people are all scared the past year or two about like rates going up, and now people forgot about it. And they're like, I don't give a shit. I'm buying because I'm rich, or I'm buying because I want to or have to. Market trends, competitor analysis. Okay, competitor analysis. This is good. Okay, so competitor analysis. You may think that you're good at what you do, and you may think that all of us think that we should, for the most part, think we should get paid more. I think I should get paid more than I do. You probably think that you should get paid more than you do because, well, I'm a good real estate agent, I'm a good whatever, and I think that I compete well. I think that I provide a good service. I think I'm really nice to people. I care for them. I put together custom plans for them. I drive out of my way for them. I send them emails. But competitor analysis for me is I look at other marketers, other branders, other marketing agencies, branding agencies, and I'm like, okay, well, it was my ego because I thought I should be getting paid at the top 1% or whatever of my industry, but my branding, my marketing, my sales, my systems are not at the top 1% of my industry, so I shouldn't get paid the top 1% of my industry. And so whatever you're pushing out, let's say you're in fitness and nutrition, if you do not look at the people in your space that are crushing it in fitness and nutrition, what do they look like? What do they sound like? What do they put out to the world? And if yours doesn't look nearly as good, then you shouldn't be paid as much. And that sucks, but we live in a vanity-based world. We live in a world where people are looking for numbers, they're looking for analytics, they're looking for big results, they're looking for flashiness, they're looking for catchiness. If you don't have that today, it's really hard to compete. So look at competitor analysis, what that looks like. Okay, cool. Erase the board and keep going. All right, this is just tier one. This is still really just the first segment part we do here. So we're still in tier one. There's 3 tiers. Okay, let's keep going.
Let's get it going.
So then, clients going to go through, still in the marketing section. Next up we have brand development and positioning. Here, brand development. Brand development and positioning. Moving forward in the world, it's already this way. It's been this way pretty much for most of the 21st century, especially since social media has boomed. But the companies, the businesses that are going to last are those that build a brand. Companies without an elite brand can make a lot of money today, but not over the next 10-year period. They won't have the retention. Brand development and positioning is so important because People will keep coming back to you. People will pay more if you have a better brand. So let's say you're in real estate. Say it's just an easiest examples, but let's say there's real estate agent John, real estate agent Sarah. Real estate agent John is just good on the phone. He's a great real estate agent, John, but he doesn't have marketing. He doesn't look as good as he doesn't have branding that people recognize. He doesn't have branding that people recognize at the high school baseball field on the banner and remember the back of sports fields. On the back of sports fields, on your track and at high school, your high school track and field. On the track, there's the banners on the side of it. Those are local sponsors for local businesses. So John doesn't do that, but maybe Sarah, the real estate agent, she crushes Instagram, she crushes TikTok, she runs ads, she has signs up, she pays for banners at the high school programs, to market to the families, the parents. So she has branding everywhere, and so people actually pay her more and gladly pay Sarah more. Even though actually in the service of being a real estate agent, John may even provide equal or even maybe better service in the real estate transaction part of actually doing it, but because Sarah has positioned her brand and developed her brand locally in that market in real estate, people are more likely to pay her and more likely to pay her more and more likely to get more jobs and more deals because of branding. So what do we do under brand development? We do defining brand identity. Brand identity, brand messaging, brand identity, brand messaging, and positioning. Okay, so basically you can just say brand identity, brand messaging. Identity is really important. So identity are on the surface level things you think of, the colors, the colors, the logo, the things, the slogans, those are on the surface level, but identity, really people want to embody that. So if you're working with the real estate agent, if you're buying shoes from a shoe brand, you want to identify with that brand. So the values of that person, of that product and service, do you identify with that brand? Identity is people identify, they buy Louis Vuitton because they identify as I'm someone who likes nice things and appreciates nice things, and I hold myself to people that have a higher standard or whatever, or they're more bougie or more classy or whatever, they have higher status because of Louis Vuitton, so they identify with that and they want that to be part of our identity. So what about your product, your service? What about your business? What about your values? What about how you do what you do? How does that resonate with people, and how would it identify with others? If you're very weird in granola, don't market and sell to non-granola people. Like, it's very hard if you're a real estate agent and you're very introverted and awkward and you don't like to put yourself out there, you don't whatever. People can't relate. People aren't going to identify with that because that's not what's going to get the job done. So how do you identify with people? How do they identify with you and your branding and marketing? Brand messaging, pretty much the same thing. What are you getting across? What are you actually saying to people? What do you want them to know about you? What do you want them to think when they see your business, your product, your service, your branding? I'll go to the next one. Okay, brand development and positioning. Next we have brand development, positioning, content creation, and marketing. Okay, here's the nitty gritty. Here we got content creation. Just that. So content creation, actually pushing marketing out. So this is the real marketing stuff that's going out. So content creation, we will go over how to start creating high-quality content, blog posts, articles, videos, infographics, multimedia assets to engage and attract your target audience across the different digital platforms. Okay, so content creation, people just think it starts with Instagram, like, oh, it's my Instagram post, it's an Instagram video, but there's even more than that. Like, content creation goes back to, your your website, your home base of where does it describe? Home base, homepage, place that describes what you do. So where is it? Like this could be Stan Store, right? Stan Store, link in bio, things like that. Like, where's your home base and things where people can find what you do, who you are, how you can serve them. Start the content creation from there, and then you do articles, blogs, newsletters, those things like building community, building an email list is all content. And then obviously social, videos, posts, those things. Podcasts, I think it's effective and good for everybody in all industries. If you have an ice cream shop it would benefit you and bring you more business over a 5-year period if you built a podcast about fucking ice cream, if you built a podcast about local businesses and went around and talked about local businesses and then invite you back to your coffee shop, your ice cream shop, whatever. Podcasting, any content that goes out across all platforms right now. I'm live everywhere. I'm live on TikTok, Instagram, Twitch. I'm streaming on Twitch. Go follow me on Twitch, whatever. So content distribution, content creation, how to make things, how to package together that we'll go through that's best for you and your business and your product and service. Okay, finishing up tier 1. Let's go. It's a lot, right? We go through this is 3 months. This is 6 months process to build businesses. So if you don't have patience, if you want to make $1 million tomorrow, have your brand perfect tomorrow, and have your marketing perfect this month, you're not fit for us. I don't want to work with you. Maybe someone else can. But if you want to make $1 million tomorrow and think that if you pay money, then you should be rich and have the best brand, in a month's time, then I don't want to work with you. I'm not fit. But if you're ambitious, if you can see the long haul, if you can see I want to do something amazing with my company and build it for the next 10 years, we can help with that. All right, so social's the next one. Let's scoop over that one. Let's go to tier 2. So in content creation, social media, we talked about optimizing, your obviously social media profiles, content calendars, scheduling things out, getting things organized. It's one of the hardest things to do is to be organized, to have all these systems in place to get your marketing out on a regular basis. All right, so that's marketing. So we need marketing first. Marketing is more important than sales. Without marketing, there is no sales. So if you think you're going to get rich just because you're a good salesperson, then you better go work for somebody that has great marketing. Because without great marketing, it's going to be very hard for you to get rich. So go find somebody. What I did first with real estate is I went and found somebody that already had marketing in place, and I did sales for them, and I made a lot of money making sales for them, and then I learned the marketing, figured out the marketing to go then do the marketing myself and try to make more money on my own, do my own marketing and controlling more of the pie in the system. Okay, so we got tier 2 sales. Okay, tier 2 sales, let's get after it. Tier 2 sales, we have start with sales strategy development. Sales strategy. Sales strategy development. This is important because if you sell shoes on the internet, if you have a drop shipping store, if you have an e-commerce store, then you're going to sell differently than someone selling real estate. So if you're selling online, if you're selling an e-commerce brand, if you're selling hula hoops, if you're selling popsicles online or whatever, people are going to go online and click. You want to get them through your website, get them to buy it and check out there. But if you're a service-based business, most service-based businesses are not like that. You don't just add to cart and check out. So it's going to be very different. So we're going to go through in your sales strategy development, helping you develop effective sales strategies aligned with your business objectives, target markets, and competitive landscapes. So what is the format that you're selling through? Are you selling on e-commerce brand or are you selling on Zoom virtual meetings? Format, channel, and then competitors. How are your competitors? How are other people in your industry? And if you don't think you don't have competitors, then you're wrong. Everybody has competitors because most people are not doing anything new under the sun other than maybe like OpenAI. Maybe like the top companies are doing new stuff, but other than that, everybody else is pretty much competing for the most part. So competitors, how are they selling? What does it look like? So what does your sales funnel look like? I could even put sales funnel map out. So mapping out your sales funnel. So if someone clicks here, where should they go from here? And then they schedule this with you, and then they go here. Now they're on a call with you. Now they're going to our workshop. We have a workshop. I'm going to start doing workshops. We're going to do monthly workshops. So now pushing people to our monthly workshops to get a lot of value from our low-priced, almost free marketing workshops, and then seeing if they want to work with us, on a long-term basis. So sales strategy development, knowing how to sell, what channels to sell, what format to sell, and what steps do you go through to go from someone being interested to now actually making a transaction, getting their credit card out and buying from you your product or service. All right, next up on tier 2 sales training. I can spell training, I swear. Okay, sales training and coaching. So this is actually helping out with scripts. I can pretty much say this. Equipping your sales team with skills, techniques, best practices needed to excel in prospecting, qualifying leads, negotiating. So, yep, so prospecting, lead generation. This is most important getting started in the sales department and our tier 2 of sales, because lead generation, prospecting. What does that mean? It means how the hell do you find someone who's gonna buy your product and service? How the hell do you find them? Where do you go? What do you do? What do you say to them? That's all under sales training. It's under prospecting and lead generation, finding people who are interested in what you want to do. They're looking for a problem, or they're not looking for a problem. They have a problem, and they're looking for a solution. And that solution is you. How are you gonna find them? How are you gonna contact them? What are you gonna say to them? How are you gonna persuade, convince? How are you gonna show your value to them? Negotiation, qualifying leads, of course. So we can say, follow up, nurture. So what are you gonna teaching you, helping you tailor it to your business? How are you gonna professionally follow up with people that wanted to work with you, maybe raise their hand and said they were interested at some point, but they said not now, maybe in the future. So how are you gonna nurture them? How are you gonna continue to pour value into them and follow up with them professionally as we're gonna go through with you and your business in tier 2 of sales. Let's keep moving. Okay, next up we got sales. Yeah, so I kind of touched on this before, but sales process and funnel optimization. So obviously we want people in the first step. We want helping you get more people to see you. That's in our marketing. Okay, then we're going to drive people to your thing. So first it could be a lead magnet. Getting more people to your lead magnet, and then more people to book a call with you. Right, so this is similar to us. Finding more people to see us, giving them some free value, booking a call with us, going through presentation, sale, call whatever, and then getting someone to work with you. So what is your funnel optimization? Where do people go? So how do they find you? Once they find you, where do they go? Where do you direct them? So people always need help with the customer journey. Customers need to be told where to go. So click the link below and get started today. Click the link below, fill out your things. People need to be told what to do, and they need to be told very explicitly, step by step by step. It needs to be as easy as possible for them to go from step to step to step in your funnel and in your sales process. Next is Salesforce effectiveness assessment. So conducting assessments of sales, your team structure, your performance metrics, who on your team sucks, who on your team is doing well, how should you pay them based on your revenue. Our business is bringing $30,000 a month, and it's paying out this to employees, it's paying out this to our salespeople and commissions and W-2s, whatever. How should that work? Or should I be keeping more money? Should I be paying my people more money? Will they perform better if I pay them more commission or more pay or more salary? We'll help you go through that. So CRM is really important. CRM. Everybody in the world should have a CRM. That's customer relationship management tool. So for us, we use things like high level HubSpot, Podio, Monday, Monday.com, whatever. So there's a bunch, but CRM, it's really, really hard to grow and scale a business without a CRM, without knowing these are the customers that have seen us, these are the customers that are interested in us, these customers were interested, they're going through the process, we're nurturing them. What stage of the process of the marketing sales process are your people in? People that are interested, people that are already clients, are you fulfilling them, are you servicing them appropriately, are you asking them for them referrals, are you getting reviews? We are always trying to get more reviews and testimonials, and your business needs reviews and testimonials no matter what your business is. So helping with your CRM, helping with workflows and automation also. Yeah, lead gen and prospecting. Last one that I'll say for sales, making sure automation and workflows. So what we help our clients do is to make sure that they have, when someone's interested, they come in and this is their, computer or phone or laptop. They say they're interested in something, and then making sure that once they do that something's kicked to them. So if they had a freebie, a lead magnet saying a free lead magnet for a real estate agent could be market update of Market Update 2024, or here's the full guide for living in Miami. So your guide on living in Miami, you want to make sure that kicks to them, and that can kick to them automatically. So automation is that email marketing stuff, automation of when someone comments in your thing and says, give me the free resource, maybe you have the thing set up where you can automatically send them a free resource. Automation and workflows is like sending them, it could be SMS notifications saying, hey, Lisa, thank you for inquiring, thank you for filling this out, thank you for doing something. Automatically kicking them a text and workflows of, hey, when this lead comes in, put them in this process. So that automation would take the extra clicks and things off of your back, so your CRM can automatically do things. In your technology, there's so much technology, AI, Zapier, webhooks, things that make things, hey, when the lead comes in, make it go to my CRM and make it go to a spreadsheet. We got to put that as well. So let's move on to tier 3 now. Last tier, we go. Last tier, we got tier 3. Tier 3 is data, analytics, and KPIs. Data, analytics, and KPIs. Okay, this can really be summed up just with the word data, because it is all data. But let's go through what this means, data analytics and KPIs. So data analytics, KPIs, so KPIs are things like how many leads. So number of leads, what was that? How many leads did you get? How many leads have you talked to? How many people said they might be interested in your product or service? Number of leads, so these are examples of KPIs here. KPIs, number of leads, number of opportunities. Opportunities in your business. Opportunities in your business could be calls booked. It could be resources downloaded, like your free resources or even paid resources downloaded, opportunities to be a sale. It's an opportunity that someone said, I'm moving forward maybe as a qualified lead, potentially qualified lead, and looking to buy something, looking to work with you with your product or service somehow. Number of opportunities, obviously number of sales. So this is on the marketing and sales side, but even before that, we're going to go through your data analytics and KPIs, even of your marketing. So say what marketing channel is best. So we'll look at the numbers. Number of people that came through, like the last one I said, number of leads. So what marketing channel is working best? Is TikTok working best for you? Is cold calling working best for you? Is paid ads working best for you? Is Instagram DMs working best for you? So what marketing channel is working best? What marketing channel should we not keep putting time, money, and energy to, because it's not bringing us results? So what marketing channel is best? Your conversion rates. So you might have a great problem to have is having a lot of leads, having like too many leads. A great problem to have is having so many leads and then them not converting, because then once you have leads coming in, that's the hardest part, is building up a pipeline, building up lead flow. So once you build up your lead flow, have more leads coming in through your marketing, then trying to get your conversion rates up. So trying to get, you might go from 1 out of 20 people that say they're interested in your product or service, 1 out of 20 buy. We can figure out in your systems how to go from 1 to 20 people are buying your product or service to now we can get it down to 1 out of 10 people that say they're interested or not buying your product or service. So it's data analytics, KPIs, and then for people that are already making money, for qualified businesses, for clients that qualify for this, we have our leads system. So we have our pay-per-lead system. So people that are already making money and that are hungry, motivated, and ready to invest and go from just organic marketing to now some paid marketing as well, that you get a great return on investment in. Pay per leads means you just pay per lead, per person that is interested in your product or service. So this is a service that we offer, and instead of just putting a marketing budget of $10,000 a month in Google and Facebook and just saying, well, I want to put $10,000 in Google and Facebook per month, and I just hope that it brings me rewards, I hope it brings me a return on investment. That's not a good strategy. A better strategy is that we provide as pay per leads. for you. So only providing you with leads every day that are actually interested in your service, you're more likely to close and more likely to get a sale from. And then we can say, okay, well, what is your cost per lead? So how much does it cost per lead? What is the dollar amount of CPL, cost per lead? And then we'll figure out your CPA, your cost per acquisition. So that is how many dollars do we have to spend for us to close a transaction and get a sale. So this is generally the most important data analytics and KPIs. So that was a lot for me, but always going through reps so I can always coach better, consult better, so we can get our clients more results. Always have to go through this. It's a lot. Business is a lot. So if you're watching this, you're getting to watch this, I hope that you can start to see, oh my gosh, like there was more to business than I thought. It's not just posting on Instagram waiting for people to buy my shit. There's a lot more to it, and this is a 3 to 6 month process of actually going through all these systems, helping you with your marketing, helping you grow your brand, helping people see you more, helping people know how you can help them, reaching the right people, and tracking that accordingly. Okay, how are we actually doing? Most people don't know. How much money did you make last month? How much money did you make last year? What goal do you need to get to? Where are you at right now? Most people want to grow and scale and do a lot of things, but they don't know where they are. They don't know where they are. They don't know where they're going exactly. They just want better and more to happen. So we can definitely help with that. Get clarity. Clarity in organization is key. So hope this helped a lot. I'll be doing this more. We have a workshop coming up. Workshop is going to be, I think we should do it the first weekend of May, so we have time to really put a lot of value into this and get more people around. Workshop probably the first Saturday in May. Very excited about that. More to come, but check back this week, next week if you're watching this and it's a few days later, whatever. Check back, DM us for our free resources, for things that we can help you. Look at our offers, services. Just DM us, reach out to us, and just to get the conversation started, see where you're at right now, where do you want to go, and see if you're ready for something like this, if you're qualified for something like this. We can definitely help them. All right.
Good job, babe.